Hi, we are Mickey and Diane Bernstein, and we have been working with Magnolia Homes for 2.5 years, from the very beginning to end, when we picked out our lot and built our home, and it's been a fabulous process, and we can't wait to tell you all about it.
We've lived in this area most of our life and have always heard of Magnolia Homes and knew it had a good brand. But we really first came to visit when we put our house on the market several years ago, and it's been a lot of fun beginning to end. We grew up in this area and have always heard the Magnolia Homes brand, but until we came and actually looked at the houses, we didn't realize what a quality product they delivered.
We have had a phenomenal experience working with Magnolia Homes, in working with the design team and the sales team, and every aspect of it has just been superb. We didn't really know what to expect, but it's been unparalleled with their commitment to quality and to service and to everything that they offer in helping you make the right choices for your home.
And I'll summarize that by saying we're in the consulting business, and we teach leadership and systems and strategic planning. And one of the things we teach is that leadership and culture begin at the top of the company or the organization. And it became very apparent to us, being professionals in that field, that Magnolia has strong leadership at the top, and it permeates down through the whole organization, so that nearly every encounter, including the subcontractors, treated us very kindly and respectfully, and were totally involved.
I think the reason we chose Magnolia is because we loved the location. We loved Collierville. We loved the way this neighborhood was developing. And like I said, we started looking at them 2.5 years ago. The floor plans, the quality products, the insulation, all of those things that were so vital when you go to build a home. It's many times the largest investment anybody ever makes, and they want it to be high quality and trust the workmanship and everything that goes into it. So that was really a very big consideration for us to choose Magnolia Homes.
We had a few important things that Magnolia checked all those boxes, and one of them was an open floor plan and being able to adapt some of it to our wants and needs, so that there was lots of options to modify, and they were very, very cooperative about that. And the quality products, from the James Hardy board to the Pella windows to the Tyvek wrap, all added up to a much higher quality home than we were seeing with other builders.
I think the favorite part of building a new home is being able to, well, for us, we built, so be able to put our personality and our specific style into the home. It's been a fun process. We've built a home before, so this was not our first rodeo, if you will, but it was a great process, and we love it. I love that things are new. I love that it's a fresh style, and that it still smells new. It's fabulous.
I love the open floor plan, and I love the finishes, but mostly I love the neighborhood, that it feels safe, and the friendliness of all my neighbors.
I think that's probably the most important thing. Actually, when I think about it now, short of just the house and the structure itself, it's the community. It's just the whole feeling of the community that you surround yourself with. No matter how fabulous your home is, if your community doesn't feel safe, if your community doesn't feel warm and friendly, it's not going to be the same. The design process was fun. It comes with a little bit of a challenge sometimes in making those decisions. And for us, there were certain things we wanted. Mickey's mentioned several times the open floor plan, and that was key. But creating it to where it's our own home by changing the fireplace a little bit, or changing the shelves by the fireplace, or the bench and hooks, or creating something to be a little bit different that would be uniquely us and reflective of our personalities.
And the two things that stand out to most for me are probably most so the after the sales service. There were a few little hiccups that needed to be addressed after we moved in, and in less than 24 hours, the Magnolia team was on it and had it corrected. And that was very impressive to me. Number two was the design center, and the people we worked with there really were professionals to help us make decisions. Many people have trouble making those kind of decisions about which flooring they want or which colors they want, and they were just excellent at helping us decide that.
They made that process fun, and it can be painful at times. From floors and tile and fixtures and all of it, it can be just overwhelming. But they made it very comfortable, and you could tell that they were very understanding and had a good sense of style themselves to give you the good directions. I would always recommend to build your own home if you can, but there's a few things you need to think about first. Are you a good decision maker? Are you a person who can stay true to your budget? But what you're able to do when you build your own home is to be able to interject yourself into that build process. You can also feel like, I picked out these shelves, I picked out this lighting, look how beautiful this is. You feel like you've got more of your personality and your own personal style when you're able to do it yourself.
You know, Magnolia has some homes that are finished, and some homes that are halfway up, and some homes that you start from scratch, and different people might keep the things that Diane just mentioned in mind when they make that decision to suit their personality or how a couple may work together.
I have a special moment. We had gone through and made all of our selections for our home, and I had to compromise, as it is sometimes when you build a house. And that compromise was in the kitchen countertops. And Mickey surprised me as an anniversary gift to me that he was going to allow me to gift me an upgrade to the countertops that I ideally wanted. And so he talked with the design team and surprised me with the meeting over there, and I was able to upgrade the countertops that I initially wanted from the get-go. And so that was very special for me, and I think fun for them too, to be able to have that happen. And I get to enjoy them every day. I'm thrilled with them. I love it. It was a great gift.
And every other day she says, I love my style stone countertops.
I do. I really do. I love them.
Magnolia exceeded our expectations, and we have pretty high standards. So that's really saying something.
And I think that's what's evident about the whole process, is that the communication between the homeowner or the potential homeowner and Magnolia is just wonderful. You don't send an email or send a text or whatever, or a phone call, and it's answered immediately. And communication is key in any success of a building like this. So in using the Builder Trend app during the construction process, we were able to see how things were going to be planned out, what we could expect when the concrete foundation was going to be poured, or when the windows were going to be installed, and it's not an exact, but it was really nice to be able to have that. And if there was a question, I could communicate through the team with that. I think that the communication was just the key to it all. The new home orientation at the end was just superb. For Karen to go through all the different appliances and how everything works and functions, and give us ideas on how to take care of specific things in the home, as well as the maintenance issues. That's something that we had never even had before in any of the homes that we bought in the past. It was all fabulous. One of the reasons that we chose Magnolia Homes at Oak Hill was because we've had a pool in the past we enjoy. We're outdoor people, and the fact that they had a neighborhood pool was just like, okay, this is it. This is it. And when you get a chance to pick out your lot and pick out your home, the plan that you want, go through the whole process, it's just, and then it all comes together and you get to move in, it's fabulous. Even if it's February, it's still fabulous.